This video is sponsored by Ritual. Welcome to season 2 of the AG office project. What started as a 2-person company making over this desolate, empty space, not even knowing if I was gonna be able to fill all the empty desks, has turned into a 9-person operation, complete with an HQ where we edit, a workshop where the amazing DIY projects come to life, and now our 3rd space where we'll film content, have team hangouts, and where Palmed Marketplace will operate out of. I'm strapping in.
Hit it!
My muscles,
It's like whack-a-mole.
they're working hard.
Today's a little bit chaotic.
Mentally, physically, emotionally.
I did something wrong here, didn't I?
The vision is coming to life. So let's AGify this new team space. Let's get started. Before we get started, you guys make sure you hit that subscribe button. The next series we are doing is coming to your TV, your living rooms, your phone, whatever you watch on.
The way Nolan intended.
We're making over Graham's entire apartment, and it's a series you do not want to miss. So hit that subscribe button so you get notified anytime and every time I upload. I cannot believe we have made it to the last room makeover of this new studio project. Feels like yesterday we leased this office and now we're making it for the last room, the bathroom. Just to catch you up to speed, so far we have knocked down walls, we've replaced all the floors with Stuga flooring, I'm obsessed, and we've made over just about every room. So the Team AG living room where I'll be shooting this stand-up content and Graham and I's A&G debriefs, my beautiful closet, which I've so enjoyed shooting in already, our Team AG meeting room, and our kitchen, our Palmed shipping room, and finally, our 20 square foot bathroom, which we're tackling today. I want this to be a bold and beautiful space. Like, I want you to walk in and have an experience when you use this bathroom. Let's get into it. I want to use peel and stick flooring to cover all of that gray tile. I want to do a checkerboard effect. I'm thinking a brown and then just like a white marble. I really want to source a dresser that we turn into a vanity. I want to have drawers for storage, for like bathroom necessities, and then I want to paint it bright pink. For the walls, I want to complement the floor tile, and I also want to complement the pink by using a terracotta, red, rusty colored wallpaper with a really fun pattern. I also really want to bring in our own concrete sink. I've used this brand in so many of my other makeovers, and every single detail counts in this bathroom because it is so tiny, so we couldn't say no to a concrete sink. So to get started, Graham is over at the studio. He's in the bathroom. Graham is doing some demo work over at the new studio in the bathroom. So the first thing Graham is doing is removing the toilet. Now this is a huge luxury for us because it's gonna mean we're gonna be able to wallpaper freely behind the toilet and also lay our floor tiles without having to do that like really awkward cut around the toilet. Very doable, but we just wanna make it as easy as possible for us. Graham's also disconnecting the sink and he's removing the vanity. As you guys know, we're replacing both of these things, so he's getting rid of them. He's also doing some patching to get the walls nice and prepped for wallpaper. Lastly, Graham is demoing the tile that's on the wall. So we have tried in the past to use peel and stick tile to like curve upwards and it never sticks properly. It just gets in the way and it never looks completely finished. So I asked Graham to just demo the whole perimeter of the tile and then we're gonna go in later and add nice baseboards to finish it off. Hi everyone, I'm in the new closet. I have been loving starting my mornings here, planning my outfits, doing my makeup, getting ready to film. Currently on my vanity is something I need you to know about, especially my skincare girlies, just like me. It's the Ritual Hyacera Daily Skin Hydration. Hyacera is a once daily skin supplement that enhances skin from within with clinically proven results for wrinkle reduction and skin smoothness. It is currently winter here in Canada. It is cold out there, it is dry, and I have been loving the extra support of Hyacera. My skin feels hydrated, it feels glowy, dewy, supple. I've just been loving that extra support and moment in my skincare routine. Hyacera is ingestible, so it can be taken once daily with or without food. I love taking it in the morning, but you could take it right before bed while you're doing your evening skincare routine. It's vanilla essenced, so it tastes really good. It also smells really good. And Ritual is also subscription-based, so you don't ever have to worry about running out. There's a lot of exaggerated promises when it comes to skincare, but that's why I love that Ritual invested in a gold standard clinical study so you can just have the facts. If you guys want to try Hyacera or any other Ritual supplements, I have a code for you. It's Alexandra Gator 25 for 25% off your first order with Ritual. You can scan the QR code or use my link below to order. Okay, I'm at the new studio, I'm in our bathroom, and the pre-work Graham did in here is so great. It means that now we have a blank canvas. We're gonna start by laying some peel and stick floor tile, and not having the toilet or the sink here is great because we can just lay it down and hopefully, knock on wood, it'll go fast. Okay, let's do it. Let's put some floor down.
So first we have to get rid of all the old toilet wax seal. You actually don't want to touch this with your hands. It's pretty foul stuff. It's really hard to get off your fingers.
Oh, that is so satisfying.
It's giving me the chills. In like a bad way though.
Oh, it's giving me the chills in a good way. Yum. I knew you were gonna do that. I actually knew you were gonna do that.
Literally, I'll give you $1,000 if you eat this.
I am gonna go into the floor tile with some isopropyl. Isopropyl? Isopropyl. Oh, that's the French. I thought you bought the fancy version.
Oui, oui, baguette. Bisous.
Isopropyl, and I'm just gonna go in and clean the floors. We do this whenever we put peel and stick tile down to make sure the floors are squeaky clean. Okay, so we are using the Wall Pops Chris Loves Julia collab. It's like a reddy brownie rust color, so pretty. And then we're gonna alternate with the lighter tile to create like a checkerboard diamond effect. We're finding the center of the room and then laying the first tile down right in the center. These floor tiles are from Wall Pops and we love them. They are such good quality, they're quite thick, and they just really, really stick to the floor. So we've laid all the full pieces. Now we have to lace them down and do cuts. In order to know where to cut, we're placing another tile with the straight edge against the wall, using a utility knife to score the tile, and then we're just gonna break it. Okay, there's a bigger gap here, but I think it's okay. Oh my God!
How did that happen?
As I mentioned, we will be installing baseboards, so this doesn't have to look entirely perfect, though it's looking pretty perfect if I do say so myself. The cut we're doing around the flange of the toilet, those also don't have to be perfect because the toilet is going back on top. If your toilet is currently in your space and you're tiling, you wanna just use the utility knife to just cut around the toilet and then silicone it to seal it all in at the end. The tile is done. It looks so good. It looks like real marble tile, but it's peel and stick. That's it from us today. Tomorrow, bright and early, we'll be back and we're gonna do wallpaper. I bet you can't wait for that. Okay, see you then. I'm so excited to let you know we have a new batch of virtual makeover consultations live on alexandragator.com. I've been so happy and excited to work with our first batch of virtual makeover customers, making their dream rooms come to life virtually. So included in this package is a 30-minute call with me. We talk about your space, what's working, what's not working, and then you leave it to me and my team, and we send you a beautiful plan, a shopping list, a floor plan, color suggestions, all the things you need to bring your dream space to life. These packages are available in Canada, the US, and the UK. Thank you for your support. All the details are in my description box below. It's a new day, wallpaper day. This paper is from Greenly Living. We're going for a red rust terracotta theme in here. This is beautiful. Peel and stick, let's do it. Let's get right into it. We are starting by the door in an inconspicuous spot. We are using our trusty laser level to get a perfectly plumb line and lining up our first panel that way. These panels repeat every 4 panels, so when we get to the last panel, if for some reason it doesn't line up with the first panel we put down, it'll be hidden and won't be super noticeable. This paper is quite thick. It's thicker than we are used to working with. So we are cutting as we go. You guys normally watch us cut everything at the end. We're cutting as we go so that the heaviness of the paper doesn't like weigh it down. And that seems to be working for us. We're doing a rough cut at the bottom because the baseboards are gonna cover this cut. Okay, first panel.
That looks really good. This looks so good. Don't you think? No, it didn't. Do we have an extra panel? We probably don't. Don't look at me like that.
What did you guys do?
I did it.
Going like this. It's honestly not bad.
There's not a hole. It's
That's
just
not
like
bad.
a nick.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Okay.
We're good.
Last piece. Going up. Nice. That's it from us today. See you guys tomorrow. So, you guys, I got here this morning and I walked into the bathroom and I'm gonna recreate my face. Like that.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was.
So you make that face every day 1,000 times.
Oh.
Your face was probably more.
It was the emoji, this emoji. Our walls did not like this wallpaper. It's falling down, it's not sticking. I don't know what went wrong, but we are going to problem solve like we always do. And we're gonna adhesive this wallpaper to the wall. It's so pretty, it needs to be in here. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's roll the day. Now, this is the spray adhesive we're using, and I think we're just gonna spray it on the back of the panel, stick them, but we have to be really careful that everything's lined up, because with this stuff, you get one shot at it, so we're gonna be careful.
Not how I thought my Wednesday was gonna go. This stuff has chemicals in it. We're wearing masks, opened the window. Can you hear me?
Kind of.
Kinda. And we're gonna hope it works.
We are spraying the adhesive directly onto the wall and then sticking the wallpaper panel to it. This seems to be working. We're gonna keep doing this for all the panels.
Okay, wow, that really worked. I am so proud of everyone for just problem solving, getting it done. So now Graham and I are going to install the baseboards along the edge. You might remember they were tile before. We removed those and we are installing our own wooden baseboards.
I'm measuring using a laser distance measure, and Graham is cutting the baseboards to size based on those measurements.
Yes. Okay, let's get these baseboards fixed to the wall. Okay, so I marked all the studs and now I'm gonna nail gun right into them. Look at this acrobatics I'm gonna do.
Acrobatic.
Watch the acrobatics. Come on. Yes.
You should just join the circus because you're a full-blown acrobat.
Right? Okay, so baseboards are done, looking snazzy. We ended up thrifting a vanity. We found the perfect one. Let's roll the Graham cam to see how it came to life.
To prep this beautiful vanity for a complete 180, Graham is starting by sanding the entire unit down. Now that the whole thing has been sanded down, Graham is going in with some primer and priming the full vanity to get ready for paint. Graham is now painting it with Pink Blossom by Benjamin Moore. This pink is so bold and vibrant. I am obsessed with it.
Here she is, looking so beautiful. We still need to cut a hole at the back to fit all the pipes, so I can't push her all the way back, but wow, this pink color is so fun against this wallpaper.
Graham is using a hole saw to make the holes for where the pipes will be.
Now it's time to attach the vanity to the wall. I'm going to drill it right into the stud so it's extra secure, so I need to find the studs in the wall. Using this, a stud finder. Women in STEM, am I right? There it is.
Hey, stud. You're like a really good stud finder.
Thanks. Okay, so you're probably wondering, but wait, why is there tape up here if we're drilling into the vanity, which is down there? Wait for it, you guys. I'm gonna turn on the laser level. So if I had have marked the studs behind the vanity, I wouldn't have been able to see where they are. So the laser line goes all the way down and I'm gonna be able to see that through the vanity. Not going anywhere. We are going to plumb everything off camera. I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna bring the sink in, finishing touches. I'm so excited for you to see it all. Thanks for bearing with us today. What a day, but we problem solved and yeah, I'm so happy. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so the wallpaper held up. Thank goodness. First thing I said when I walked in the door, is the wallpaper still on the wall? It looks so good. We got the toilet back in. How funny was that though? Like,
Okay, yes.
sorry, okay. And now it's time to bring in the new sink. Just wait till you see the sink. This is from one of my favorite sink retailers, Concreti. I feel so lucky to have one of these in our studio. They come in so many different colors. How gorgeous does this kind of rusty brown look against the pink? It's so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna bring in the faucet so you guys can see that too. This is also from Concreti.
We made sure this vanity was completely level before we installed the sink. If the vanity is lopsided or slanted, then the water's not gonna drain properly. So don't miss leveling the vanity.
Wow, that is gorgeous. It's like a boutique hotel bathroom. Am I right or am I right? Okay, so Graham's going to do the plumbing, get this all hooked up, and then we'll put in the drawers. We do have to cut out the backs of the drawers to make room for the plumbing, but there will still be lots of room for storage. So we're gonna do that next. I'm gonna add the knobs to our vanity. These are from V2V. You guys, V2V just never fails with the knobs. Bold, beautiful. These are stunning against the pink. So good. Sound like a broken record, but a little paint and some new knobs. And this vanity is totally custom and very on brand. I love it. Gorgeous.
Graham is tracing where the pipes are going to be on the drawers, and now he's cutting out the holes to make room for the pipes.
Wow. This is exactly what I pictured.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm dancing and washing my hands because I'm so happy.
Pretending to wash your hands.
Okay, so Graham still has some more plumbing to do. He's gonna turn on the water, glue the sink to the vanity. He's gonna do that off camera. In the meantime, we're gonna add lighting. It's so pretty.
Yeah, look how nice it looks on camera.
I'm using a matching sconce and ceiling light from Mitzi. I've never done this before, but I am loving how cohesive they look.
Yay, so cute.
Hi.
So cute.
I'm installing a towel holder right by the sink, and I'm also installing a toilet paper holder as well.
Next, I'm gonna hang a beautiful art print. Howdy. I love this, it's so cute.
Okay, it's time for the mirror.
Guys, this is heavy. Real heavy, okay. And I'm trying to look cute. Ha! God, oh my God.
So dramatic. Oh my God.
Graham is siliconing the sink to the vanity so it doesn't move. He's also siliconing around the baseboards. This is an extra step that makes everything look so neat. He's also siliconing around the toilet. Now it is time for those finishing touches. I'm installing some palmed outlet covers. You guys, these are still available. alexandragator.com to get yours. Placing a cute garbage can beside the toilet. I'm placing a transition for the floor. Again, this just tidies up our cuts. It looks so nice. I'm adding a mat to the floor by the sink, loving the hit of blue. I'm hanging a hand towel. And now I'm styling the sink with a tray of mouthwash, Dixie cups, and cute little floss picks. On the other side, I'm placing a soap dispenser and, you know, some girly things. Finally, I'm adding a plant to the windowsill, a jar for extra storage, and this beautiful room spray from Good Home. I want us to all remember what this bathroom looked like before. It was gray. It was just gray. Nothing special about it. Well, we made it special. So I want you guys to close your eyes on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You guys, I cannot believe it. That's the end of our new office series. We can finally use this space. I'm gonna be shooting there, so next time you see me, I won't be on this sofa, I'll be in the new studio. It's just such a dream space. Thank you all so much for watching. It's the reason that my whole team and I get to use this beautiful space. Next up, we're coming out with a big series. I'm making over Graham's entire apartment. You really don't wanna miss it. Hit that subscribe button, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
How do I film this?
Oh.
This here takes up the whole wall.
Carla, I don't know what to tell you.
You film this shot because you look so cute. You got it, girl. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna pee my pants. Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah. There you go. That's a good shot, actually.
Howdy. Okay, I gotta pee or I'm gonna pee my pants. Or I'm gonna pee my pants.